Hello everybody! In this video we will begin Unit 5, of course Lesson 1, which is the beginning, in our I Spy Orange Level 3 course book. So hopefully you have your course book. And as with all of the I Spy, you have 3 vignettes, little stories that you have to listen to and decide which one is the first one, which one is the second one, which one is the third one. Okay, that's listen and choose. A, B, or C first. Then we will do listening number 85, the same page. And we're going to listen to 3 little vignettes of Mr. Wolf going and having a meal. And we will review the question, what's the time? What's the time? It's 12 o'clock. Also, we can say it's lunchtime. Okay? So in this, you're learning also it's breakfast time or it's breakfast. It's lunch time or it's lunch. It's dinner time or it's dinner. These are correct answers as well for the question, what's the time? Of course, it can also be, what's the time? 12 o'clock. Or, just a minute, what's the time? 3 o'clock. What's the time? Dinner time. Or 6 o'clock. Okay. What's the time? 10 o'clock. That could be the morning, 10 a.m. or the evening, 10 p.m. If it's the 10 p.m., you can also say bedtime. Okay, so this is learning that you have another way to say 12 o'clock or lunchtime, 7 a.m., 7 o'clock, or breakfast time. Let's say 6 p.m. or dinner time. Okay, each culture has dinner at a different time. Anglo-Saxon cultures generally have dinner at 5 or 6 o'clock. Big cities in the United States can often have dinner around 7. 8 o'clock is not dinner time for Anglo-Saxons. Okay, that's maybe dessert, but not dinner. Different culture. Okay, now we're going to listen to the first listening, number 84, on page 32. Okay, so let's take out our texts, our course books, and we open up to Unit 5, Lesson 1, and we listen. Okay, let me get it going. Let's hopefully I'm at the
I
right
spy.
place. Oops, nope, right at the beginning. Sorry, guys. We have to get it up to the right place. Listening to it. Do we have that in the right spot? And we're almost there. Just 1 second. Here we go. Unit 5.
Listening number 84. Listen and choose.
It's 12:45. It's lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
I want a hamburger for lunch today. Right, a hamburger. Tomatoes and onions.
Sounds delicious. Oh.
Hamburger with tomatoes, onions, and a feather.
Oh, the feather's not so good. Which was the first one?
It's 1:15.
Oh.
It's lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
I want soup for lunch today.
Soup. Yum, yum.
Tomatoes. And potatoes. Oops. Soup with tomatoes, potatoes, and a hat.
No. Not cooking very cleanly.
It's 1:40. It's lunchtime. I want omelette for lunch today. 1, 2, 3 eggs. And potatoes.
Potatoes. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, omelette with eggs, potatoes, and a fork.
Oh dear, she dropped the fork. Oh dear. Okay, so which was the first story? and the second story, and the third story. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and do our listening 85. The first time you just listen, okay?
Listening number 85. Part A. Listen and point.
You have to show which picture are they talking about.
I have breakfast at 7:30.
Look at the clock. That'll help you.
I have lunch at 1:15.
It's late for me.
I have dinner at 7:45.
That's late.
Listening number 85. Part B. Listen, point, and repeat.
Repeat, please.
Breakfast,
Breakfast.
lunch,
Lunch.
dinner,
Dinner.
lunch, dinner, breakfast,
Okay, you finish now.
dinner, lunch, breakfast,
Listening number 85. Part C. Listen. True or false?
So in this exercise, you have to decide, looking at the picture, listening to the sounds, if it's true or false. For example, if you hear the rooster and it's 7:30 in the morning, that's breakfast. But if they say it's dinner and you hear the rooster, that's false. Okay? Okay, here we go. True or false? Listen and decide if it's true or false. Okay? Have to count the chimes, huh?
it's dinner time,
Really?
it's breakfast time,
Only one chime. No.
it's lunchtime,
Maybe.
it's breakfast time, it's lunchtime, it's breakfast time,
Yes, that was true, the last one. Okay, so you had to listen to the number of chimes and then decide whether it was a breakfast or a dinner or a lunch. Okay, if it's about 1 o'clock, that would be lunchtime. If it's about 7:30, that would be between 7:45 and 8, that's a dinner time. If it's 7:30 with a rooster going hoo-doo-doo-doo or cock-a-doodle-doo, that means it's breakfast. The rooster does not does not crow, whatever that word is, in the evening. He does it in the morning. Okay, then you have work to do on page 28 in your activity book. Okay, you need to make sure you've opened to 28. You do using these as your code words. This is food, and most of these words you know. If you are not sure, you go to the back to your dictionary pages, and you go to unit 5. That's unit 4, sorry. And your words are going to be there for you. Okay, and you can look them up if you've forgotten. Most of these you should know. You fill it in and you figure out the codes. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.